Hello again, YouTube. Welcome to another MJ's Custom Review. This time we're looking at another work by Meisterworks. To the Victor Goes to the Prophets. This is his rendition of the Shattered Glass Rodimus. And the main reason I picked up this figure, this was viewed on TFW 2005. He showed it for the first time. This is his version 1. He emailed me shortly after I had picked up his smokescreen and offered me this at actually a fairly reasonable price. Once again, the first thing you notice is he does a great job putting all of his stuff into custom boxes that just look fantastic. And this time, with how he packaged it, because he basically came in a foam coffin that he was sealed in, so everything came in, the box was pristine. And something different this time is Meisterworks also sent me bio cards. He's got a full-blown, full-size bio card for him. It's actually the size of the entire box. And not only did he send me the one for Shattered Glass Rodimus, he included one for the smokescreen that I had previously reviewed. Now let's get into Shattered Glass Rodimus. Rodimus was once a mercenary who commanded a team of fellow mercenaries known as the Wreckers. They plundered resources across Cybertron and preyed upon the weak. While Rodimus always believed in Optimus Prime's vision of conquest, he did not want to be a follower. During a battle of Praxis Delta, Optimus hired Rodimus' team to bolster his own forces in the battle, and the Decepticons managed to destroy every member of the Wreckers except for Rodimus. Despite the heavy losses, Rodimus wanted to fulfill his contract to Optimus, so he fought on. Now, let's get him out of package and get on with the review. And as you'll see, unlike the the WRC smokescreen, Shattered Glass Rodimus comes in a custom foam box insert to keep him safe and protected. Normally this slot is for the missile, but I took it out earlier because it's kind of finicky to get out. So we'll get Rodimus out and start looking at the details. You see a very nice chrome engine block with a flat black to highlight some of it, as well as and melds for the LEDs. Just a gorgeous orange to red flame deco. The pipes are done in a metallic silver, as well as a little bit of red or gold there for some highlights. And most of the body is in flat black. Purple and silver spoiler, where he did a very nice fade job. Red lights, and the underside is mostly black. I will note now, there is the on switch for the LEDs he has installed, and there's a small cable right here, so be careful of that. And we'll get on to the transformation. Since we're already on the underside, pull out the tires, which you'll notice are still the normal orange, not a huge deal. Flip down the leg panels, and you'll see the first bit of robot mode detailing. Purple there with the gold crossbeams. Spread them just a little bit and flip back the backpack. Pull down the legs. Now this is one of those situations where, as I commented earlier, custom, because of the extra paint, gets a little tight. You'll notice more gold on the feet, and the heel spurs pretty much automatically come out. Do the same on the other side. And the backpack popped off. Oh. I should have looked at that beforehand, because I didn't have that problem the last time I transformed him. That is going to be where his battery pack is for the LEDs. So if the backpack comes off, not a huge deal to I'm assuming, and actually it's part of the transformation. Pop that off, snap it back on. Why did I not notice that earlier? Oh well. Sorry, I was in such a hurry to get the figure open, I didn't mess with it a whole lot. And there we go. Like I said, joints are going to be really tight. Spread the arms. Again, joints are really tight. And I'll turn on the LEDs in here after I show off the figure. Flip it down. Come over here. Rotate out the hands. Over here. Rotate out the hand. Come on. There we go. Get the hand out. And I'll rotate out the buzzsaw as well, just to show the detailing. I don't have nails right now, so I'm not going to try to futz with it too much, and I'm just going to pry it out with a knife. Mainly just because I don't want to wreck any of the paint detailing. And pull that down. One last thing that I forgot to do. Rotate up. Oh, sorry. Rotate up the shoulder fins. Collapse it down. Once again, pop the backpack off, and I'm going to show that off. How that battery case looks. And there's just a secure pop-on point. So you'll notice the backpack is a little lower on this model. So I'm wondering... No. I was trying to figure out if there's a way just to keep it secured on there otherwise, but there's not. Which I'm hoping... Because I mainly bought this for Shattered Glass Rodimus to go in the Scyther armor. So hopefully that won't cause too much of an issue with the armor, or else the armor will go up on line or something, and I'll be able to trade it, because this figure is definitely worth keeping. And as you can see, purple hands, fully detailed metallic buzzsaw, purple attachment. The guard for it is purple. Go to the backpack, pop off the missile launcher, stick in the fire, and I love the firework. It's got a very nice purple, similar to his feet and everything, that fades into an orange for the blaster. It is worth noting this was done using the what was it? Challenge at Cybertron figure. So the joints are a little loose, which isn't in the hips, and that's not his fault. More of a Hasbro Takara thing from the mold degradation, which is kind of surprising because the mold hasn't been used that much. But actually, I will. Speaking of that, do a quick comparison shot with the cartoon accurate Rodimus, who is a very bright, vibrant Rodimus Prime, who was, with how the character was in the cartoon, especially the G1 movie, the vibrancy just worked for his character. In opposition, this is kind of actually very much how I picture an evil version of him. Just dark, sinister, not nearly as bright. One One comment, he retains all of his all of the normal range of motion, but he also has a hip rotation, which is very loose. I will be the first to admit that, but it's still very nice for posability to, you know, have him turned sideways if you want. Gives it a variety of poses, as well as the backpack being able to arch, because you can just place it in a solid position, leave him there, modify some of his posing a lot. And just one of those nice details that hopefully it's lit well enough where you can see, he does have the shattered glass goatee. Not sure how well it's going to come up on the camera, especially considering I have a very small, get him out of the way so it's not focusing on it, screen. But the goatee is there. But now, probably the coolest feature, as I mentioned earlier, I pointed out the little LED power switch, so we'll flip that up. Push that on and lock it in. Flip down the head, and we have glowing purple eyes. And that's just evil looking to me. Just a gorgeous looking dark, sinister figure standing there. And just the posability of having him in a dark room with the lights on just looks gorgeous. And then that'll complete my review of the Meisterworks Shattered Glass Rodimus. For the price he charged me for it, it's well worth not paying the $500 or so that an actual shattered glass is working for. He does offer a disc. I've talked to him before. It is a little cheaper if you go without the LED. Also, if you're planning on getting this for the purpose of the scyther, I am going to recommend talking to him about maybe ignoring the waist articulation and just doing a regular rotating backpack similar to the original mold, just so that way you have that stability when you are going to put the scyther armor on. Well, thank you very much. I'll see you on my next custom review. Also, as a side note, remember to subscribe or give any input that you'd like about stuff you'd like to see done. Or if you want to enter any of the contests that I'm going to have, make sure you subscribe. There were plans for a 500 and a 1,000, it still stands. But I'm also thinking about doing a 100 where it's just going to be a smaller third-party item. Alright, thank you very much and have a good day.